before we start this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I was gone for 4 months and I really don't want to get shadow banned. Dog, I would be so pissed right now if I was Kaido. Let's put ourselves in his shoes for just 1 second, right? Imagine you are Kaido, and not only did you live through one of the worst eras of piracy of all time, you were once a part of one of the strongest crews of all time. And for the last... Oh my god, I had mucus in the throat. We're gonna re-record that bitch. For the last 20 years, you've ruled over a nation completely independent from the world government while also dealing in underground trades. And if you need some sort of insurance that no one on the planet can fuck with you, you are a literal dragon!
Actually, he's a fish.
I'm sorry, what? That is not possible. Do you see him?
Look, it says it right there. Fish, fruit, right there.
Kaido.
Yep.
2 to 3 kilometers long.
Yep.
Can shoot fire.
Yep.
Can fly.
Yep.
Is a fish.
Yep.
It seems like Kaido is unstoppable. No one is taking him out, including himself. Yet one of Kaido's hobbies besides drug trade is getting severely drunk and then trying to kill himself. As you can see, he's not very good at the latter half. Kaido is an oppressive force, stripping the people of their hope and dooming the nation he rules over. Granted, when has that ever stopped a certain rubber Brazilian? If there was ever going to be anyone to strike down Kaido, it has to be Luffy for 2 reasons. One being is that Luffy is very persistent because this is not the first time he has fought Kaido, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, but we are gearing up for the 5th. That was off the dome! I am kind of clever, hold on. How Luffy can still say he wants to be king of the pirates is so crazy to me, not because I assumed he would give up by now, but because I would have assumed he would have forgot that shit. Like 4 hits to your head by a dragon?
Actually, he's a fish.
Fuck you. If I was Luffy, by that 4th hit, forget trying to become the pirate king, I would have met him because I would have been in the afterlife. As a matter of fact, that's what happened. After the last attack from Kaido, in which this bitch tried to third party, Luffy is on the ground and his heart has completely stopped. And everyone's upset about it, including Kaido. Kaido because he didn't get the ending he wanted, and everyone else because their fate is either death or slavery. You know, when you ask me, I think it's even. It all seems lost until something rings out to Zunisha, a sound he hasn't heard in 800 years, growing louder and louder and louder as it goes on, faster and faster. That is the heartbeat of Luffy, and it plays the drums of liberation. Remember when I said there were 2 reasons that only Luffy can take down Kaido? The second reason that only Luffy can take down Kaido is because he's actually a god. Luffy gets his powers from the gum fruit, an item introduced all the way in chapter 1 of the manga. You know, the devil fruit that turns you into rubber, the whole reason that Luffy can stretch the way he does, the whole reason he beat Eneru on Sky Island. That was a fucking lie. Luffy never ate the gum fruit. Okay, well, he did, but that's not the true name of the fruit. Luffy ate the human fruit model Nika.
Hey, whoa,
I said Nika, K, with a K. Nika was a god with a body like rubber. He fought freely and brought joy to the people around him. He was known as the Warrior of Liberation, a legendary warrior with a legendary devil fruit. And what is the power of this legendary fruit? You ever seen Looney Tunes? Yeah, it's that. Luffy turns the ground itself into rubber. There are sound effects with every single move he makes, and that sound I mentioned earlier, those drums, that wasn't a cool metaphor. That's literally the sound of his heartbeat. The motherfucker has boss music built into his body. Ayo, dragon, pack it up. Luffy respawns and grabs the fuck out of Kaido like he's my dick after a long vacation. And just like my dick after a long vacation, no matter how long it takes, he's getting beat today. Luffy proceeds to grab Kaido, rip him through the roof, skip every leg day possible, and hit him with the 4-piece herbs and spices potato salad on the side. Spun him around, then slammed him into the ground multiple times. That is vertigo mixed with a concussion. And the whole time, Luffy is just dying in the corner. Kaido does not let that bother him one bit though. He gets right back up and shoots a giant blast at Luffy. Luffy's response to this is quite simple. Luffy flies backwards, grabs the floor beneath him, and uses it as a projectile reflector because he can. Not even Kaido can believe this shit. Look at that face. Kaido says he's sorry for what happened earlier. The thing with the CP0 agent wasn't him, but Luffy says it's okay and the fight can finally begin. Wait, did you think there was more? Bro, this is Toy we're talking about. This episode pacing was dog shit.